welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel on YouTube with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh, coming to you from the isolated Sound Kitchen Studios in beautiful Peterborough, Ontario. Yes, this is, I haven't left the house in a week, so I don't know. I'm feeling okay. It's hard because I'm arranging visits with my children because both myself and my ex-wife are taking contact with people very, very seriously, distancing ourselves, right? And so it all kind of hit me the other day, thinking, man, when am I going to see my kids again? If we're in lockdown for like a month or whatever, I don't know how long it's going to be, a couple weeks at least. When am I going to see my kids again? When am I going to be able to give my son and daughter a hug again? It's all very anxiety provoking. But my ex-wife, and I worked it out. It was very, very, very good, very amicable, and I like it when things are running smooth on the family front. As it is what it is. So I guess we gotta get a dip here. Hold on. So I've been dipping a lot of Stoker's Wintergreen because Hillary had sent me some, and I had a tub of it in my fridge, which I still have about half of, I guess. Dipping a lot of Stoker's fine cut or long cut wintergreen this month. So I like to have a couple other cans if I have them around. If it's nice to be able to mix it up a little bit on the daily. Once a day, I'm letting myself have a dip of this Copenhagen snuff. I mean, I'd be dipping this all day, but this is the only can I have of it, so I want to make it last until it starts drying up. Then I'll dip the fuck out of it. And I also have, on the other extreme, a can of Skull Citrus here that I've had a few pinches out of. I've had that much of the can, I think it's two pinches I've had. And it smells fucking good. Well, that's not what we're gonna have right now, though. Because I got a can of Skull Fine Cut, and I love Skull Fine Cut more than most dips. So, and I already started cracking it, even though that citrus was smelling nice and refreshing for the morning. But that might may or may not be a good thing. I always said the fruity dips are good for breakfast, but I should actually start eating some real food these days. Alright. Nice fresh can. That's the cut. I'm not going to another review of this. I've already done it. Everybody else has to. But it's a good fresh can. It pinches like Skull Fine Cut, which isn't very good, but cheers. Okay. The difference between this and this is quite different, Obviously, the cut, Stoker's long cut, is really long cut, and this is a little bit larger, but than Cope Snuff, I think. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit larger than Cope Snuff, but it's a fine cut, of course. I just love everything about this dip. I don't know. It's just like a nostalgic thing. This is one of the first dips I started dipping way back, years and years and years ago. And I love the can. This is my favorite American snuff can. So anyhow, enough of that. I was just watching. One thing that's been quite fascinating is how people are using social media right now. You know, like so often we get the message, stay off your phone, live in the real world. And I fully endorse that. Like I love the days, like the rare times I can just not pay attention to my cell phone at all. You know, and walk with the earth. Instead of cyber time. But I don't. You know what I mean. It's nice when you can take a moment to actually live in the real world. But right now, the message is get on your social media and interact with people. And certainly there's no music happening, no gigs of any sort, no theater, no nothing. You know, I had a bunch of stuff lined up for the summer, and who knows if that's going to happen now. Stuff lined up with the Silverhearts. Which is certainly not a band that, it's going to be an 8-piece band, I think, this time, and no. So yeah, a lot of musicians are doing live concerts in their homes and just putting it on live, and usually they have a way to tip them, like a PayPal or an email account or something like that, which is great. And yeah, so I was just getting myself together this morning, and I was having a chat with Hillary, and she had to go do something, so we weren't talking anymore. So I just put my phone down, looked at my notifications, and there was this notification that my old friend Ben Rowland was playing live on Instagram. Now this guy, man, he's my favorite musician in Peterborough. That's still alive, and he's just phenomenal. I've known him since he was quite young. We're not great friends or anything, but we're definitely part of the same tribe. I've known him since he was quite young, and I saw him play the banjo, like with a slide, and he blew me away. And he's just gotten better and better over the years. Um, he playing banjo tunes. He plays the banjo with a little wooden chicken on a long string attached to the headstock of his banjo. So when he plays and moves around, the chicken dances. It's so old school and so cool. And he's a button accordion player, much like my boombox here that I showed you the other day. Like he plays these kind of things, but much much better ones than this one. And he has a whole selection of them, like Irish accordions, Cajun accordions, like just incredible. And he plays old time music or traditional music from all over the place, like fiddle tunes and accordion tunes, whatever. From Appalachia to Europe. He's playing. He just plays this stuff, and it's amazing, and it lifts your heart. You know. So yeah, it was like I got to just sit and drink my coffee and watch Benj play this really uplifting music, and the harmonica piece that I've added to this to this video is I was playing along with him on a certain tune uh, that he had going, and so I was trying to trying to emulate what I was doing when I was playing along with Benj. So I don't know. It's some old fiddle tune from somewhere, and yeah, I don't know. I'm not half the player Benj is. He's amazing, but yeah, it's cool. All these people doing live streams on the music, and uh, in my Warehouse of Strangers group on Facebook, there's so many musicians in that group from all over the place. And next Friday, we're dedicating the day to like a live stream show. Like there's gonna be like a lineup of people. Certain times people are gonna go on. Um, it's gonna be like a show, but on your phone, right? And it's great. Um, Shout out to Mike Fisher for setting that up. Um, he's a show promoter, and he's official to the gristle, if you know what I mean. Um, yeah. So I guess next Friday sometime I'm going to be doing like a half-hour live show on Facebook in my music group. So if you Facebook, join up to Warehouse of Strangers Radio. It's just a music appreciation group. It's mostly a lot of like punk rock and kind of stuff related to that, or old blues music. It's kind of like my radio show, you know. But people post all kinds of stuff in there. We have a meme thread for all the people who like memeing. Yeah, it's cool. So join up. It's like it's a private group, but it's all you got to do is ask to get in, and you get in, kind of thing. So yeah, so yeah, if you Facebook, check out my group. I'm not trying to get people to follow my group or nothing. I'm just saying we're doing a show next Friday, and it's going to be really cool, and it's going to have a lot of musicians from all around the world. So as far as I know, um, yeah, going to be wicked. But here I'm in still sitting in the kitchen, and I'm kind of just walk when I get bored of sitting in the kitchen. I go lie down on my couch. When I get my Wi-Fi runs or my battery runs low, I have to charge my phone out here, um, and the Wi-Fi is better out here. I'm just flipping rooms. I'm just going back and forth. It's all good. And at nighttime, I sleep in my bedroom. So I have a little. My bedroom. I live in an old recording studio, and my bedroom is the vocal isolation booth. So it's really kind of a cool bedroom. It's very small, but it's pretty cool. Um, yeah. Anyhow, I hope you're all having a great day, and I'm hoping to get a couple reviews up. Maybe I'll do one later today. It's not tobacco related, um, and I do have a snuff to review, but I'm waiting on that just because I'm not. I'm waiting. I'm sitting on that one for a bit. But yeah, be well, everybody. Stay safe.